welcome back to the Lady Circle right here on TV3. It is that time of the hour we get to let our hair down and jump right into the games for today. Now, today's game is actually it looks simple, but I'm very sure it's going to be a daunting task because I don't know how my producer wants me to pull this cap with a ball sitting right on top of it and making sure that it doesn't drop. Can we do it? Can we?
We'll try.
We'll try, right? Okay. So the rule of the game, you just have to pull the cap and make sure the ball doesn't drop. So you pull it to the very end. Whoever is able to pull it to the end successfully with that ball sitting on top of the cap like the balls that it is, you obviously will be the winner for today's game segment.
Okay.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, pull.
She said, the victory was. The victory was. Helen.
Congratulations.
Can you let me win a piece? Oh, no. Yeah. We won.
You guys know politics is a very dangerous game. Sometimes it's a game that involves a lot of buga. Louisa, you know how it goes in the landscape. I wanted to bring some of that buga on the set right now.
We have credibility and integrity. We didn't allow that. We won on a clean sheet.
Give it up to team victory. Team victory.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
I guess we can segue into our next part of the show, and this is 5 things, or we'll call this 5 tips. Actually, 5 things this evening. 5 things to expect in a political manifesto. Of course, it's the season. We've heard from Louisa. The NDC has a resetting agenda on their hands, and that reflects in their manifesto. But for the other parties who are yet to show us or give us what they have in store, what they have in stock, these are a few things that you and I can be looking out for to make sure that we make the right decision to change the fortunes of Ghana. So, the first thing you're going to want to look out for is whether or not the particular manifesto you are examining talks to the party's vision and core values. Every party takes its origins from some particular ideology. If you listen to the NDC, they're very socialist, so that means that they have a lot of intervention, or they make a lot of intervention for those in society who need the help the most. So you pick up a manifesto, whatever party it is, and look at the policies that are in there. Does it speak to their core vision, their core values? What is most important to that party? Does it reflect in their manifesto? Now, the second thing that you're going to want to look out for is policy proposals. Policy proposals. Now, this goes beyond mere promises. How exactly is the political party intending to actually bring whatever it is they want to bring to life? There has to be a method to the madness. So, for example, the NDC says 24-hour economy. How are they going to do that? They say they'll give businesses some incentives, for example, tax waivers, and so on and so forth. That all forms part of the policy proposal. So it's not just a promise, if you will. There are actually workings behind the scenes that will tell you how it comes about. Think of it as some type of calculation. So 1 + 3 is equal to what? 4. Toffee for everybody. The third thing you're going to want to look out for when you pick up a manifesto, a political manifesto, is what is the economic plan? So you see a lot of promises being made. We're going to pave your streets with gold. How does that particular political party intend to do all of that? So what is the mechanism for revenue generation? What is the party thinking about in terms of tax? I mean, in recent times, we've seen a lot of tax handles being introduced. Pick up any thing that you buy in the shops. There's a lot of taxes on there, and so on and so forth. What is the economic plan? Maybe there's a desire to maybe decrease importation, expand exportation. That all goes towards making some more money for the country. So look out for what those plans are. How is the country going to rake in the money? So beyond the promises that are made, you ask the parties how. How will you do it? Okay, now the fourth thing, social development initiatives. And this cuts across healthcare. We're talking education, social welfare, and so on and so forth. How does the party intend to address these particular issues? And tied in with that will be the policy proposals. It's not just promises. How do they intend to do that. And finally, for the fifth thing, implementation strategy. And I think along with that, it will be necessary to examine if there are specific timelines. I'll give some examples. The New Patriotic Party says that, well, the timeline is 4 years. So if you pick up their manifesto, they're expecting that you will assume that all will be done in 4 years. If you listen to the National Democratic Congress, they have some set out timelines. So they have 120 days. Louise, am I right?
Social contract,
and other
yes.
other timelines that they want the Ghanaian populace to hold them by the neck. So the countdown, it starts as soon as the clock gets ticking. If the Ghanaian populace gives the NDC the mandate, I'll tell you when the days are up. The 120 and so on and so forth. Just follow on the socials. I'll update you. Then you can find Louisa Joseph by the trouser and say, listen, you gave us some implementation strategy. You gave us some timelines. What is happening? So here are a few things. Of course, there are more, but a few things that you should look out for the next time you pick up a political manifesto.
Indeed, but this is where we put Louisa on the spot. And so you're going to be taking us on a break. That is your camera, so just looking there and, tell the viewers that we'll be right back.
Okay, so thank you for staying with us. We have a lot more coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
This is Lady Circle.
Welcome back to the Ladies Circle. We've had a lot of fun already. We've had a discussion, we've played some games, but it's time to get into one of our favorite segments right here on the show. But before that, a huge thank you going out to our sponsors. We've got Yaz Woody, Tasty Tom, MTN, and Cowbell Coffee. Thank you so much for always holding us down right here on the Ladies Circle. And so right about now, we're about to get into Guilty, Not Guilty. If you have your cards, like Helen will say, pick it up and let's do this together, okay? So Louisa, this is actually a very simple one. We're going to ask a few questions. If you're guilty, you show that you're guilty. If you're not guilty, you just show us that. It's very simple. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get into it.
Ready.
And so, question number one, it says, are you guilty of pretending to understand the latest economic jargon on TV just to look smart? Are you guilty?
No. Not guilty.
You're not guilty? Well, hey.
I'm
We're
not
guilty,
guilty.
and then all of a sudden we're not guilty.
Well, I said
Hey.
I used to.
And then what happened?
Well, now I can't get away with it. It's my job. So before...
You have to search
So
before,
now I
right?
can't pretend not to. I have to understand.
Yeah.
So we used to be guilty, but now we're not guilty.
Okay, number two. Have you ever thought of starting a side hustle, but then decided to take a nap instead?
Take a nap.
Take a nap, like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. Let me go and sleep. When I wake up,
I'm guilty.
this one they are guilty. Yeah. Which side hustle was that?
I'm guilty.
Which side hustle was that?
I'm just to say I'm so funny.
Oh, I get too far. Sobolo, Quachi Sobolo. Oh, you have to look into that. Okay, number three. Have you ever refreshed your bank account app, hoping for a miracle deposit?
Yep.
Very guilty.
Yes, so
Yeah.
yes,
And it's
yes.
very constant these days.
Oh.
I'm like, wait, has the money gone?
You didn't have to do like that.
We're all on this table. Even you at home, you're on
Even
this
you
table.
cry, we know. This one is for all of us. And the final one is, have you ever blamed the economy for your impulse buying?
I have to. You see, because if you don't buy it now and you wait for
Exactly.
a couple of days, the price could triple.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
it's not me, it's the economy.
Perfect.
That's why I
Exactly.
have to
So
keep on
we're actually
buying.
still
Yes.
blaming. It's actually
It's
the economy.
the
So we are
economy.
not blaming.
I
It's
am
the
not
economy.
guilty.
Yes,
because
but I have to
I
take your
don't even
time.
have the purchasing power to do impulse.
We
Yep.
see, yeah. So that is it for guilty, not guilty. Have you had fun?
A lot.
Okay, so you're coming back again sometime?
Anytime.
All right.
Lisa, next time you come back, though, we won't talk politics. We'll have some fun. Today, we were very, very serious because I know you have the moves. We saw. I'm telling you, Louisa, you're feeling
I have to learn how to dance and have a face regime
Yeah,
proper.
yeah.
Because the dance moves there.
It's still there. It's still there. Okay.
Well, fantastic. Well, Louisa, because you are so phenomenal, Yaz wants to appreciate you for all of your hard work. Yaz wants to say, Ayiko.
Yay.
So this is something small, a small token from us and from Yaz to say thank you. There's a bit of everything in there, some sanitary towels in there, something for breakfast, some cornflakes, and some soap and more in there. So please accept this from
thank
Yas
you.
and enjoy.
I think I have a secret to share.
Okay.
When I was in senior high school, Yas came around and we had a little quiz. And they asked us the company that produces it. I think I still remember Lextar Ghana. Also, I got that right. And I also got a huge hamper. And I'm happy I'm having this because, you know, the NDC says we are giving free sanitary pads to basic and secondary schools. So Yas would be one of the people we'll partner with.
Nice.
So thank you, Yas, for all of this.
Wonderful.
Okay, well, on that note, we bid you adios, au revoir, and goodbye. It's been another exciting episode of The Ladies Circle. You know where to find us next week, same time, same place. Until then, stay safe. Goodbye.